Lee Labrada gives insight into old-school bulking techniques used in 1980s. Talks high-intensity training with exercise scientist. Labrada examined the concept of bulking with Dr. Mike Israetel and reflected on high-intensity training approaches he used during his illustrious career. Lee Labrada and exercise scientist Drive. Mike Israetel joined hands for a special collaboration. In a recent YouTube video published on July 10, 2024, Labrada and Israetel broke down old-school bulking and training approaches from the 1980s. Having placed in the top 4 at the Mr. Olympia contest for 7 consecutive years, Lee Labrada managed to blend aesthetics, shape, and conditioning into a one-of-a-kind physique. Despite giving up 50 pounds to many of his adversaries, Labrada proved to be formidable at the highest level in the men's open, defeating mainstays of the category like Robbie Robinson, Albert Beckles, and Samir Banat. Serving as the host of the Lee Labrada Show, the 64-year-old bodybuilding great is known for sharing the techniques that helped him carve out a legendary career. Below, he and Dr. Israetel detail how bulking and training approaches were crafted when he was at the top of his game. Lee Labrada talks old-school bulking and training approaches from the 1980s with exercise scientist. During his early years in the sport, Labrada said the norm was 20 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, a system that was used by bodybuilders such as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Franco Columbu. However, Labrada shared that his approach to training changed thanks to the contributions made by high-intensity advocates like Mr. Heavy Duty, Mike Mentzer, Elliot Darden, and Arthur Jones. I like that, Mike, not to buy into the dogma. That was one of the things that I found out early on in my bodybuilding career, because when I started in the late 70s, it was the workout of the day was 20 sets, 8 to 10 reps, 20 sets. Then along comes Mike Mentzer and Elliot Darden and Arthur Jones, and they start pushing the high-intensity approach. And I adopted that because logically it made sense to me. Labrada also discussed old-school bulking methods and explained that athletes often took measures to a ridiculous extreme. My background is as a civil engineer, so it just made sense to me. This is logical what they're saying. That was one of the early training styles that I adopted. One of the things that was big back in the day also was the concept of bulking up. Some would take it to a ridiculous